Okay everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Beverly. On my channel I focus on fashion and styling videos. Today we're going to talk about the Adidas Mary Jane Samba's flats, which are in fashion this summer. Now I know everyone's picked it up, so I gave in and I also picked one up. So this is more of a review video basically, so I'm going to give you my opinion about these shoes to let you know whether they're worth it, whether you should pick one up, whether they're fashionable, tacky, childish, all of these controversies around them that I've been hearing. So I will give my verdict at the end of this video. So first of all, let me just start off by saying that I love this color. This is the only color that I liked out of the collections that they've released in the UK. I think this is fashionable. It's definitely more for the fashion girlies, so I do love this color so much. I don't know how I feel about the other colors. So it does come in the black family color, which is black and white or all black. I don't know what they call those colors. I think it's black, beige, then black and white. I don't like them. I didn't really want those colors at all. I kind of wish that Adidas released this in more colors, which we'll dive into when we're talking about the negative stuff. I understand why everyone is picking them up. I do think they're very easy to style, especially during summer. You can style it with dresses, jeans, shorts, skirts, you name it. You can style it with any pair of item in your wardrobe. Another thing I like about the Adidas flats is the fact that you can style it with any color in your wardrobe. You do not have to style it with similar colors, and that's because the colors are also muted and neutral colors already. So neutral colors are kind of easy to style with other items in your wardrobe. Like I said, in the UK they gave us the boring colors. I don't know what that's supposed to mean or what that's supposed to indicate, but it clearly shows that in the UK we tend to not play around with colors compared to the other European countries. So we got the boring colors. So these are easy to style with anything in your wardrobe, so I'll give that to Adidas. Another thing I'll say about these is the fact that I do think they're very affordable. The fact that they're £80 kind of shocked me. I initially thought these would be worth £100 or maybe £90. I thought Adidas will probably increase the price since the Sambas are already quite popular, so I thought these will be more expensive or slightly more similar. I do think the Sambas tend to be 80 something pounds, but these are cheaper, which makes sense. It's missing half the material, so there's no need for it to be more expensive than the traditional Sambas trainers. I will also say they are very true to size, so bear that in mind. Whatever size you pick up your Sambas in, you can pick these up in the same size. You do not have to size up or down in my view. This is a very quick video, guys. I'm just giving you a very quick review. So let's move on to the negative aspects of these shoes. The fact that the positive aspects of these shoes are limited means that the negative aspects of these shoes are not going to be limited. I do have a list of stuff that I do not like about these shoes, so brace yourself. Firstly, I do not know why these shoes are only made in the traditional colors in the UK. When I did my research, I initially saw they had it in bright colors such as red and not the dark burgundy color that they have, but they have it in very bold red. I would say is kind of similar to tomato red, which you guys all know I love tomato red. They also have it in green, again green that pops, not similar to these. These are green, but I do think you can say it even looks a bit blackish in my view, to be honest with you. They're very dark green. The other variation I've seen is vibrant green, which I really like, and I think those are so stylish. And I think they even had navy as well. I don't remember, but I believe I've seen them in navy, but again not dark navy that looks like black, but bright navy that you can tell is close to blue. That is the issue that I have with these shoes. It's a summer shoe. Why would you not release it in summer colors? Why are you releasing them in traditional winter and autumn colors? I don't like that, so that's negative for me. I've also seen that they've released it in different materials, so they do have it in like brown, but lace brown. Don't like that. I'm extremely girly myself, but even I think that's too girly, so that's a no for me. I don't know why they've released it in the lace color. I do think no one asked for it. Speaking of the lace color, it also comes in mint and white. Again, those colors are just not for me. I don't see myself incorporating any of the items that I have in my wardrobe. I do think those colors again will be kind of hard to style. Maybe not the white, but the mint. I think the mint color would definitely be difficult to style, and it's just not for me. I've only seen the lace materials in Office. I don't see it in any other stores. I don't know if they are only exclusive to Office. And still staying on the topic of the colors, so far I've only seen two colors I like, which is this color and there's a similar one to this in red. Those are sold out, and I guess the girls that wanted the bright bold colors probably purchased that color instead. This is more metallic metallic green. It's dark green. I can honestly say that online it looks closer to black than green, but face to face you can see the metallic green, which I think is good. It's beautiful face to face, and it does go well with the white and the bubblegum sole, which you all know that I am a sucker for bubblegum soles. I always find them extremely fashionable. I do think they tend to elevate trainers and makes them stand out and makes them slightly more stylish in my view. I don't know if the other colors are being sold in the other European countries such as Germany. From memory, I think Adidas is a German brand, so I do think the brighter colors are sourced in Germany rather than the UK or other European colors. But the colors that I am seeing, they seem to be only available in the other European colors but not in the UK. I would like Adidas to explain why. What a loss of market, because I am definitely sure the girlies would have picked up the vibrant colors as well. So honestly, I don't know what that was about. I guess they look at the different fashion in different cities and then decide which shoe colors to distribute to those countries. But then it makes me feel like, what are you trying to say about us UK girlies, that we don't like bold colors? Because we do. Okay, so here's the hard truth about these shoes. They appear comfortable, they look comfortable. That means they must be comfortable, right? And if you find your Sambas comfortable, that means these must also be comfortable. These are not comfortable, despite what everyone would like you to believe. I do not believe they're comfortable. They're made the same as the Sambas. I have no doubt that they use the same material to design these as well. It's the same thing, it's copy and paste. It's literally just missing a top area. That's it. However, the front area is extremely tight. I wouldn't size up. There's no point sizing up because it fits me well, but it's very narrow at the front, and normally the Sambas are not that narrow, so I don't know what that is about, because it looks like a copy and paste of the Sambas, but there's something different about it when you put it on. I also find the Velcro slightly loose. I don't know why. So again, I just don't like them. I just don't like shoes where they're very difficult to wear, and I think this is just giving me a headache. It's a bit tight here, then here feels a bit loose. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with it. It's most likely going to go back. I like them and I find them fashionable. It's going to go back. I also feel like I don't like how it looks on my feet personally compared to how I've seen on other people's feet. I think these are probably designed for people with extremely narrow feet, which is shocking because I have the Sambas. I have 3 pairs of Sambas which I'm able to style, wear. I find them extremely comfortable. I can wear it all day, but I just don't like these. I don't like the fitting of these, should I say. So they will most likely be going back because of that. I was thinking to myself, keep them and then walk in them for a while, then maybe you might break into it. But what a waste of money. Why am I going to wear something and hope that I break into it so that they are comfortable? What if I don't break into it? Then I can't return it. So I'm just going to return it. Lastly, I think my other concern about these shoes are the fact that they are strictly for summer. Now, despite how people are trying to style it with socks, I do think these are strictly for summer. I do not see myself wearing this during winter. Yes, you can probably incorporate into your autumn wear because autumn is slightly like the lower end of summer, but I don't think you can wear this during winter with tights or even with socks. I think that's where we get into the childish and tacky category when it comes to fashion. I will not keep this because I just feel like I have to put it away once summer's gone. One thing I've learned from purchasing my first Sambas is that when I purchased it in green and yellow, I was only able to wear those during autumn. I could not wear it during summer and spring because the colors just didn't go with my summer wardrobe. So again, these are something that I know would not go with my winter wardrobe or even my autumn wardrobe as well. So I'm going to return it because when I bought the other green color, it was such a big mistake that I ended up buying 2 other versions just to make sure I can wear it during the other seasons. And I don't want to do that because it's a waste of money. I always have a rule. There's no reason for you to buy the same shoe in multiple colors. One shoe should be enough. Sometimes you might want to treat yourself, but ideally one shoe should be enough. These will be going back, unfortunately. As much as I wanted to love these so badly, I think if I was to keep them, I'll be keeping them for the wrong reasons. So they'll be going back. So let me give my final verdict. Are these shoes tacky? No. Absolutely not. Are they childish? No, they're not childish at all. Of course, I do think you can style in a way that couldn't make it childish, like pairing it with tights and probably socks. I think, like I mentioned earlier, that kind of falls into the childish category. Are they trendy. I don't think they're necessarily a trendy piece, right? I do think that Mary Jane flats are now in fashion at the moment, and these are what you consider a hybrid shoe. A lot of brands or sport brands have incorporated that into their trainers wear, but I don't know if they're fashionable, to be honest with you. I don't know if it elevates an outfit, right? I don't think by wearing your Mary Janes your fashion is all of a sudden elevated. I don't think that's what it does. They're summer shoes, they're easy to wear, easy to put on, so they're definitely a shoe that I can understand why people are picking up. It goes with everything as well, dresses, skirts, any summer item, it goes with it, so I understand why the girlies are picking up. But the verdict is in. These are not trendy flats in my view. I think it's good for summer. I do think you can play around it and make it fashionable, but they're not trendy in my view. So that's it, guys. Thank you very much for watching my video, and I hope to see you soon. Bye bye.